there, Sagittarii. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There's many layers. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. So, if you haven't already, please get down with our quantum tarot experiment, okay? I think I'll round it off to an end on Inauguration Day when our boy Joe gets in office. Assuming he gets in office. I'm going to keep that date just the same, okay? So, beyond that, we're going to start the 2021 Self-Love Tour, all right, on Inauguration Day. We are inaugurating a whole new administration into our lives, okay? An administration of wisdom, all right? We're going to just become the adjustment bureau around this motherfucker. For those of us who are special forces behind the black veil. Okay, fantastic. So let's get an overall for your energy today. What's an overall for Sagittarii, for the Sagittarii ancestors? What's the overall energy for them? What they're dealing with? What the issue is? What you're saying to them? Break it on down. The ancestors say this. Empress, you better red naked nice. Okay, I know that's right. The Empress. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, boo? Okay, I know that's right. Okay, so what about it? Let's see here. Ancestors, crack that nut open. Right? You like that, Sagittarius? You like to crack nuts open? Okay, I don't know if you're laughing, but I'm having a great time. Okay, all right. Here, the ancestors say this. Hey, there she is. Can you see that? Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, yeah. So, yeah, somebody's favored by God. Yeah, here we go. Somebody's favored by God. They're sailing by, with the greatest of ease. The mercy of safe passage. Oh, and then there's some disappointment and heartbreak. She's sailing away from the disappointment and heartbreak? I'm going to guess so. Or someone's brokenhearted because someone is sailing away with God's blessings. Okay, like God clicked the ticket, was like tickets, click clack, like that. Okay, somebody's on the train, on the boat. All right, what about it? Somebody is focused and intensely focused in their will. Willpower's been coming up a lot for people, for the humans. Can you see all that? Yeah, okay. Cool. Good enough. All right, yeah, wow. Okay, sheesh. This is, it's a lot of fire. This gives me fire. It gives me hot water. Right? Hot water. I get a Al Green, somebody threw grits on you kind of situation here. I don't know if literally that happened, but hopefully not. But I suspect you wouldn't be watching this video if you just got a pot of grits thrown on you. So you probably didn't, but just metaphorically speaking, that's the energy I get there. But here, yeah. Someone's will is very fiery and determined about the right thing being done, because I get the sensation that this person is, wants to be in God's good graces, right? So because they want to be in God's good graces, they got to be like single-minded. That's what I get there. They got to be single-minded about doing the right thing. because they are determined to be in God's good grace. Period. And their sexual energy, if this is a matter of sexual energy, because here this can be this like an Ace of Wands energy. Their sexual energy is dedicated to, righteousness. Someone who is righteous. They are righteous. They want somebody righteous, or they only expend their sexual energy under righteous conditions, or so far as they can manage it, so far as they can be in control of it. That's how they roll. You know what I'm saying? That's how they roll. Okay, so coming over here with the sailing by with grace. Somebody, again, here's my girl again with the fan. Okay. Yeah, she's firmly rooted. She knows that she is loved, surrounded by love. She gives love, and she deserves love. She knows that. And possibly someone is coming up. They're protected. Like, I get some sort of protections for women. Somebody is coming up. They are, what do you call it? I want stable. I guess that'll work. I wanted to come up with something with a little more flavor, but it is what it is, right? She's stable. So, so her path is assured, or this person's path is assured. There's some sort of safety around the travel that's taking place here, or the movement that's taking place through a situation, or literally somebody is moving or leaving or going or traveling safely, and their safety is secured. Their safety is secured. They are protected. Even though it's a tearing, maybe you both feel torn apart, this person feels torn apart, or you feel torn apart, but there's growth here. There's growth. Like, you get through it safely, you get through the situation safely, but not without cost. I want to say that, not without cost. So here, someone is disappointed. Top of my head, somebody's disappointed and maybe upset about some fuckery that took place, some mind fuckery that somebody attempted to employ. However, it could also be that someone is disappointed because they're mad at themselves that they disappointed someone. That's another thing. Okay, again, we're talking about the Empress. Okay, so the Empress may be brokenhearted, disappointed, or you might have, or I don't know if you're the Empress or not, but whoever I'm talking to, the Empress might have been brokenhearted and disappointed, and now something that she's doing, which is sailing away with God's blessings, is breaking the other person's heart. And maybe they're mad at themselves and in their head, because of the disappointment that they caused. Okay, so get off on your floor. All right, if that's not your floor, please remain in the elevator. All right, so let's go into it a bit. Let's go into these blessings, why don't we? What do we mean by that? What are we talking about there? Okay, so, okay, yeah. Yeah, somebody has authority. They have authority and confidence, and they have the authority to start a new beginning after all this destruction. Yeah, they got it like that because they have God's blessings, apparently. Okay, so whoever that is. Okay, if you're the Empress, then boom, you have God's blessings. And you have the authority to say, new beginning, new solid beginning. Okay, after all the shit you've been through. because someone wasn't loyal. Because this lady here, you got to be loyal. Otherwise, there's climate change. This is a queen of earth energy. Okay? She's very accommodating, very generous. Okay? Make you comfortable, make the atmosphere beautiful no matter where you are. She adds a little, zing to the situation. And if you're not loyal to her, then there will be climate change. Everybody's going to be uncomfortable. Okay? And then there's the Ace of Pentacles energy. Okay? So that is that earth energy again. She's making solid moves. Things are solid for her. She has power over the solid world. Her spiritual power gives her power over the physical world. Right? This Empress. So, yeah. So because of that, boom, new beginning. And she has the authority to call it into being. Okay, great. So, okay, she's determined because maybe a water sign, the presence of a water sign had a big impact on her, sent a message. Or maybe somebody started a new sexual passionate beginning with a water sign. And it had a big impact, which caused the destruction, I'm going to go ahead and guess, and was a sign of disloyalty, I'm going to go ahead and guess. Or it could be about the determination to see things clearly and get the message. Like this lady who's blessed by God or getting God's blessing or having this power over the physical world or the physical environment on some level is an impactful message that's giving you a deeper understanding, a deeper emotional insight into sexual energy, perhaps. Get off on your floor. So let's see here, doing the right thing. And that's all that can be done is the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, if you try to do anything else, it's going to come to nothing. This is my doing a whole bunch of shit and it all comes to nothing card. And then, of course, here's the Lovers. So it is what it is. The Lovers in my deck is about mutual respect. Okay? Like the quality of the love. The quality of the connection. Right? So that, in order for two people to equal one another, the beginning of that, because that's no guarantee just because you respect somebody that you're compatible with them. But the beginning of a healthy relationship is we respect each other. And that certainly is the glue, right, throughout the whole journey. Right? Because I don't know about you, okay, side note. I don't know about you, Sagittarii, but I feel like how these dudes be like burning with desire to have like several women at one time, right? When they can't even handle one. They can't even fucking handle one. Okay, they got to have 5, 6, and 7. Okay, because I guess they want to be glittery to their boys, to their friends or whatever. That is the bitchiest shit in the world, but they think it's masculine. Okay, whatever, buddy. So okay, so they have but my thing is, why are you so hot and like what is going on inside of you that you are that out of fucking control? Number one, there's seasons, there are orgy seasons. Let's call them orgy seasons, okay? Let's call them orgy seasons where, it's about having a party, but it's got to be righteous. You feel me? It's got to be righteous, because like, for instance, just little TMI right now for you, like with my husband, like we had orgy seasons. Now it wasn't orgies, you know what I'm saying, but you have a menage a trois here and there, yada yada. And I feel like the only reason why it went well is because our relationship was incredibly stable. Like if your relationship is not stable and you playing that game, you playing with fire, right? Sagittarii, am I right? I know that's right, because the emotional impact of sexual energy is the most strong energy in the universe so far as I'm concerned. It's the energy of creation itself. So, you can't be in the nuclear power plant pressing buttons talking about, what does this do? Okay, because the stakes are too high. Okay, the stakes are high. We don't have time for that game. All right, it's serious business. So I'm just saying, like, for instance, when I get into relationships with people, I'm thinking, 3 or 4 years, because I like to make love, and I get into it. I'm an artist. I'm a craftswoman. Okay, so I need a couple of years to fully unfurl what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? We can't get it all done in one night. That's not going to work. I have too much to express and say sexually, so it's going to take a few years. But you should enjoy those years. I think those will be enjoyable years. So my thing is, let's just do us for a while till we get tired of each other, till we've done all the positions and and done all of the love making, like, oh, let's do it at 8 o'clock. Oh, let's try it at 8 a.m. Oh, let's do it in the closet. Let's try it in the kitchen. Hey, let's do it at the park. Let's do it on vacation. Let's go over here to Dubai. All right, let's get on the roof of the building. See how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's shit to do. Okay, there's an itinerary to my lovemaking. We have an itinerary. All right. So if people leave or do some fuck shit before I complete my itinerary, I'm feeling some kind of way. Okay? Because I just feel like, let's just get this done, and then I'll probably be good and tired of your ass in a few years anyway. You know what I mean? So then you free to go. Do you feel me? Okay, yeah, no, I won't keep you. You are free to go. But dudes be so hot and heavy to have more than they can handle that it's like, they piss me off and they fucking, where's my cards? Okay. And they fucking disturb my work. You don't disturb an artist while they're working. You know what I'm saying? You don't disturb a fucking artist while they're working. And lovemaking is a fucking art and a science. All right? And you don't disturb me while I'm fucking working. Right, Sagittarii? Can you relate to that? Can you fucking relate to that shit? Don't disturb me while I'm motherfucking working. I mean, granted, if you're not enjoying the lovemaking, which I could not fathom in my mind how that's possible regarding me, but but if you're not enjoying it, then yes, that's an early release right there. Like, that's not really my thing. I don't think we're that compatible. Then, then no problem. I'll just sign your little receipt and you're free to go. Your little pink slip. Nice meeting you. And you're free to go. But if you're enjoying yourself and I'm enjoying myself, come on, man. What you doing? So here, in terms of the mercy of safe passage, back to your reading. Sorry about that. The mercy of safe passage. Someone is going. They're doing their divine calling. So if you're getting the mercy of safe passage, it's because, again, the Creator has sanctioned the journey. You know what I mean? And perhaps somebody wants to get by. Somebody wants to make an offering. Someone wants to provide security. I get the sensation that you are following your divine path in terms of work. Maybe you travel a lot, or you traveled a lot, or you want to travel a lot. And for this person, it feels like this is the divine will that the traveling will take place, in peace. Or maybe you're giving somebody safe passage. Maybe you're giving someone money so they can get by. That sort of thing. And be okay. Somebody you're entangled with. Maybe your soulmate. Somebody you're possibly married to. Someone who you didn't know was your soulmate. Get off on your floor. Okay, so in terms of, if this is this Empress, this Empress is following her divine path. And maybe somebody wants to make an offering or provide security, or she's providing her own security and paying her own way. Like, she has to be the woman and the man. She has to be the king and the queen. She got to be the emperor and the empress. She got to get it all done. You know, a woman's work is never done. That shit is not a lot. Am I right? I know that's right, ladies. Okay, so, someone is rooted in love. Soulmate. Somebody's bursting free of limiting beliefs about a soulmate. But if it's the Empress, which it's the Empress figure here with Oshun. With Oshun. And then the Two of Cups. I get the sensation that somebody is learning that someone is their soulmate. Some such thing around there. Let's just keep going. Yeah, there's some tearing apart. There's some thugging out. Opportunity to connect. We got two boats traveling. We got cool, relaxed traveling, and then we've got, you know, the bumpy ride traveling. And so the opportunity to connect, I get the sensation that there's a lot of distance. I want to say light years. I want to say light years. The person who was disappointed called judgment. They're not making a move. They're making no moves. Whoever was disappointed still has lots of energy. Still has the ancestors on speed dial. Feel me? But not directing any of it toward the other person. They're just, you know, holding their position. Chilling, you know. Nothing, it's not like there's no, it's just a resting. There's like a rest. So this disappointed person decided to lay something to rest, lay whatever, you know, whatever the situation was to rest. Yeah. So there was mind fuckery and deception and foolish behavior. Somebody took a gamble. That's what I get the sensation of. Somebody gambled and lost playing mind games. I'm going to guess the Empress was upset by this. And now she is staying firmly rooted in herself. I get firmly rooted here with the Empress figure. And there's some justice around this. Judgment. And then this is an issue of balance. Of the balance of life and death, good and bad, pain and joy. She's staying centered, this Empress figure. And she's guarding her sanctuary. Whether that's her body, her home, the energy between you, or just the energy of peace and quiet. Because this is energy at rest, and this is energy at rest. But here there's a repair going on. Here we're just resting. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Well, listen. That's been your reading. I hope those messages help you, Sagittarii. I really do. For more personal reading, if you need a personal reading, contact me, tag me here, and then go to the email with the detail. Okay, for more deep-ass readings, where the empresses are sailing away peacefully, and they're resting, like these, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell on your way out. Don't forget to pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom, and start discriminating wisely. And I'll see you again soon behind the black veil.